The night Amina almost gave up on her dream, she was standing alone beside a frozen canal in Amsterdam. If this interests you, please do free to subscribe and click on the like button.
Before the first buses rumbled through the streets of Benin City, Amina Okoye was already awake. She liked those quiet mornings, when the city was still stretching, still yawning, and the sun had barely touched the rooftops. Sitting on the roof of her family's small house, she balanced her sketchbook on her knees and drew the sky. It wasn't just any sky. Some mornings it was soft pink, some mornings it was a pale gold.
Some days the clouds looked like slow ships drifting towards somewhere unknown.
See?
Amina liked to imagine those clouds traveling far, far away. Across oceans.
Why do you always draw the
cities
sky?
She had only
Because the
seen
sky
in books,
goes everywhere.
through countries she had only ever dreamed
You'll be late for
of.
school. Amina, you'll be late for school.
Inside me whispers that life will take me far from here one day.
But Amina stayed a moment longer, tracing a loose cloud with her pencil, imagining the life that waited beyond the horizon. Years passed. Amina studied hard, late into the nights. Her small desk was crowded with textbooks, sketchbooks, and sheets of paper covered with her ideas for buildings she had never built. She stared at photos of canals, of narrow houses leaning gently over water in Amsterdam. She imagined herself walking those streets, sketching the buildings, feeling the air, hearing languages she had never spoken. One night, after months of waiting, an email arrived. Her eyes scanned the words, and the world seemed to stop. Congratulations. You have been accepted.
Oh, I'm so proud.
Tears welled in her eyes.
She's been accepted to study architecture.
She ran to her parents, who were standing nearby. Her mother wept with joy.
I'm so proud.
Her father, usually quiet, placed his hand on her shoulder and nodded. You are going to see the world, he said. And just like that, a girl who had spent her childhood drawing clouds in Benin City was packing a suitcase, ready to follow them. The airport was loud. Murtala Mohammed International Airport buzzed with the sounds of rolling suitcases, announcements, and families hugging goodbye. Amina held her boarding pass tightly, trying to calm the excitement and fear fluttering in her chest.
Don't forget where you come from.
She hugged her
don't
parents
forget where
once
you're going.
more.
I won't.
Don't
love you
forget where
both.
you come from, her mother said. Her father added, and don't forget where you're going. The plane lifted off, and Lagos shrank beneath her. She pressed her forehead to the window and watched the familiar streets, the scattered rooftops, the sky she had drawn so many times. For the first time, she realized she wasn't just imagining her journey anymore, she was living it. When she arrived in Amsterdam, everything felt new and strange. The air was cooler, the streets quieter, and bicycles flowed past her like small rivers. The buildings leaned toward the canals, reflecting their stories in the calm water. People spoke languages she didn't understand, and for a moment, she felt small. Some nights were lonely. She missed the spicy smells of her mother's cooking, the laughter of her friends, the noise and warmth of home. One evening, she walked along the Prinsengracht Canal, the water reflecting the soft glow of lanterns, and opened her old
Sketching
sketchbook.
these buildings again. Each line holds a memory, but
And
maybe
slowly,
this time
she began to
they
feel
also
strength
hold a
return,
promise of
the
some
same
unity.
strength that had
But these
carried her
sketches
this
give me a
far.
purpose. I'll capture
Time
its beauty.
passed. She made friends, learned new ways of seeing the world, and studied harder than ever. Her sketches turned into designs. Her designs began to impress her professors. One day, a teacher held up her work in class. This design feels like it has a story, he said. And it did. And it did.
As you can see,
A
this
story of
holographic layer
dreams,
reveals the
courage,
structural
and the
dynamics
girl
in
who
real time.
refused to give
now,
up.
let's zoom in on the foundation for a closer look.
We did it! It's incredible!
Challenge. A community center for international students. Time to get to work.
Years later, Amina stood in front of a building she had designed herself, a community center for students from all over the world. Large windows, open spaces, and warm lights welcomed everyone who walked through the doors. Families, students, strangers, All felt a sense of belonging there. A little Nigerian
Mommy,
girl
who
walked
built this
past,
place?
holding her
A
mother's
woman
hand.
who once came here with a suitcase
Amina
and a
smiled
dream.
quietly. She didn't just travel across continents. She carried a piece of home with her, and she built it into every place she went. Every sketch, every blueprint, every brick reflected not just her talent, but her courage and the dreams she had refused to let go of. That night, she stood on a quiet bridge over the canal. The city was calm. The lanterns glowed softly, reflecting on the water below. Amina looked up at the night sky.
The
same
stars
sky
feel so
she had
close
drawn as a
tonight,
girl in
like they're
painting,
whispering secrets.
only now seen from another continent. And she realized something simple but profound. Sometimes the bravest journeys aren't
The
about
community
leaving
plaza is
home.
vibrant, just as we envisioned.
They're about carrying home
feels
with you
wonderful to
wherever
see it
you
all
go. About building bridges between the life you knew and the life you dare to dream. About touching the lives of others, and leaving something behind that makes the world just a little warmer, a little kinder, a little braver. Because dreams don't belong to one place. They belong to anyone brave enough to follow them. And Amina. She followed the northern light all the way across the sky.
Thanks for watching. Do free to like and subscribe.